All right, what's going on, guys? Had someone ask if I could go through the players that are currently available. So I thought I might as well just kick off a video with a bit of commentary, starting from the first screen that comes up after you load up the game. As I've said, the game is very expensive. It's $50 Australian. I think it's like 30 US, something like that. I'm not sure where it is in other regions, but yeah. So all we've got at the moment is play now. So just a individual exhibition match. Tutorials, haven't bothered to go through that. I find it weird that they've got tournaments with so few players and you can't create a player. So it's a bit weird. Like, what I find a bit strange is they've got quite a few stadiums, but even less players. So you got Indian Wells, Miami, Monte Carlo, Madrid. I'm not surprised Madrid's in there, because like that was in the Madrid stadium was licensed in Tennis World Tour 2. So Rome, Montreal, Cincinnati, Shanghai, Paris. So that's for, what was that? That was for ATP. WTA, you got Doha, Dubai, Indian Wells, Miami, Madrid, Rome, Toronto, Cincinnati, Beijing, and Wuhan. Yeah, so in terms of players, let's just go here. So at the current point in time, we've got Medvedev, Zverev, Diminar, Sakari, Fritz, Kvitova. Probably going to butcher this player's name, but Kostyuk, Osaka, Kyrgios. I really don't understand why they're bothered with Kyrgios. Like he may not even play again. He's no. I'm really not a big fan of Kyrgios, even as an Australian. Not 100% sure how to pronounce her name either, but Bensic. I don't know. Someone can clear that up for me. Andy Murray and Shui Zhang. I know, like Chinese names, it's always the last name first, so Zhang Shui, I think. Anyway, but yeah, so that's all the players we got at the moment. Yeah, there's really not a lot to go on. It's safe to say I haven't enjoyed any of this so far. Gameplay settings, so you can change the camera a bit. I that was on follow user initially, and I had it fixed. I've noticed when you're serving from the opposite end of the court, the camera zooms in too much to the point you can't even see your player. So that's a pretty big issue right there. Serving in general is a bit, I don't know, it's a bit weird. I'll just go into where the controls are actually. So yeah, so here are the controls for serving. So you change your serve type via the left trigger or the right trigger. Yeah, aiming serve, that's, normal. Because I would have thought you'd use the right thumbstick to do this, to do at least one of the serves. But so the first serve I actually did playing this game was an underarm serve, because I thought the buttons would trigger it, but A is just for the ball toss, and then I ended up hitting Y because X and B didn't react, because I wanted to do a in the initial moment I wanted to do a flat or a topspin serve, but I didn't realize you had to change the serve type via the left or right trigger, so that was a bit odd. General play, directional preparation, I feel that doesn't really work. Shot modifier doesn't really work. Movements. That's, yeah. Like, I will say aiming feels a lot better in this compared to AO Tennis 2, I should say, or both first and second game. But the movement it's still very unresponsive, and yeah, it's really frustrating. Pretty much the only way the AI has got winners in the time that I've played this so far is when I get stuck going the wrong direction and it won't react, and then I can't get back to the ball. And yet the AI can reach just about everything, which was also a problem in AO Tennis too, and the first AO Tennis. So that's pretty much carried over. Like, and this is something I find really stupid. AO Tennis came out 4 years ago now, and they've made virtually no progress in terms of moving on to the next game in the way of tiebreak. So, yeah, it's really frustrating. They've kept that positive negative reaction thing in, which I find rather pointless. But yeah, it's really, there's really not a lot to get excited about with this at the moment. Graphic settings. Some of this will be disabled because, like, I mean, it's pretty much all on its highest sort of things for the most part. What's weird is it doesn't look, graphically, it doesn't look much different to AO Tennis 2. So 4 years have passed, and more or less, it wouldn't surprise me if this was built on the same engine. So, yeah. But anyway, if anyone has any further questions or things like that, I will do a stream on this. I just need to get a different adapter for my computer because I realized I don't have two HDMI ports. So I, yeah, need to get a DVI to HDMI cable. So I've got to get that tomorrow. So tomorrow night, Australian time, I will probably do some streaming. I'll probably do that over the next, like, so Saturday, Sunday night, Australian time. So that may work out well for some people in Europe and things like that, or the States. But yeah, not really sure when the next update's going to come. Like, according to the roadmap, it looks like the next thing is across February, March, and it looks like it's like, it does say gameplay improvements and things like that, but largely it was like talking about more players and stadiums being added. I think they did say player and venue creator would come in the next lot of updates, so it'll be interesting to see if it's still the same level of customization as like the AO Tennis games, because Tennis World Tour 2, when that came out, it didn't really have much in the way of creation. You could create a player, but you could only create pretty much one or two players, and that was purely just to use in the career mode, which was quite underwhelming as well. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I'll probably voice over a match next just to give my in the moment feels. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in the menus. Like, obviously you got audio as well. Music, I turn the music off because it's to be honest terrible. So, and it's really annoying as well. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.